Hello everyone and welcome to the beginning of the Atletico Madrid career mode. It's here, FIFA 17, the full game is finally here and I'm very excited to bring you the Atletico Madrid career mode. Massive career mode to start off with, one of my favourite teams in the world, probably my second favourite team. I love this team, I think they're absolutely brilliant, world class team, and I've taken them over because they've been underperforming the past few years. Yes, they've been to the Champions League finals and they only won La Liga title about a few years ago, but in those Champions League finals they've lost to the same opponent, Real Madrid, and that needs to change. We need to win the Champions League to actually be considered a real top team. Anyway guys, FIFA 17 is of course very much different this year, and our targets and everything is a lot more in depth than what it was last year. So the Champions Trophy, that is of course the Preseason. Is it the Preseason? Yes, it is. It is Preseason, and yeah, doesn't matter. So shirt sales is one of the new points on FIFA, and we're expected to make 127.5 million from shirt sales. That will be hopefully pretty easy with the players we have. We have some very good players, so we should be able to sell a lot of shirts indeed. Okay, so vision and expectations. For Atletico Madrid's success is not just about results on the pitch. We expect our brand to be protected and the business to grow, so it's all about the financial strength of the club this year, and that is essentially what football is all about, really. Money. It's a big business, football, and Atletico Madrid want to really grow in terms of money, and we need to do that by having success in a lot of competitions and selling a lot of shirts and stuff. For Scout Report, introducing myself, so that's that. Let's move over to the board expectations and take a look at that, because this is all completely redone. So we have to reach the Champions Cup final, we have to reach the semi-final of the Spanish Cup, and within 2 seasons we have to win the title. Now this career mode will probably last 2 seasons, so we have to win the title in those 2 seasons. That should be an achievable objective, but with Barcelona and Real Madrid, who knows. Youth development, sign at least 3 players younger than 20 with potential greater than average. Okay, and grow 2 youth players. Okay, so we have to set up a youth academy, we'll definitely do that. We have to gain 127.5 million from shirt sales. We have to finish this season with a profit margin of 63.7 million. Wow, that is quite a lot. That is quite a lot indeed, a profit margin. We have to finish in the Champions Cup place this season. We have to reach the semi-final of the Spanish Cup. That is short term, but long term we have to win the La Liga title. And continental success is to reach the final of the Champions League. So yeah, a lot of very, very tough objectives there, but I think we can do it definitely. Okay guys, let's move into the squad report and take a look at this absolutely amazing team of such good high quality players. Oblak to begin with, one of the best goalkeepers on the game, 87 rated. Goalkeepers and defenders in particular have had massive upgrades, 90 handling, 80 reflexes, first choice. Juan Fran, he's 31 but he's still very highly rated. Absolutely love Juan Fran, I think he's a brilliant right back. Then in the centre back position we have Savic and Diego Godin. Very solid partnership. Of course Jimenez will probably be our first choice along with Godin. I know that he hasn't been playing in real life that much. Philip Luis, 85 rated. We are lacking left backs, and that is one area that I will target in the transfer window, because we only have 1 left back. Gabby and Thiago, very solid midfield partnership. Thiago will probably retire this season. He's 35 years old, but if he doesn't, we'll keep him on because he is a very good player. Gabby, of course, a legend here. Koke, very, very good player, 84 rated. I still think he's massively underrated on this game, to be honest. 84, he should be at least 85, because I think he's a lot better than what they give him credit for. Nicholas Skytown, one of the big signings. Very much looking forward to playing with this guy. He looks very, very good, 85 rated. Be a real threat on the wings. Kevin Gamero, one of the big signings from Sevilla, 27 million apparently. 29 goals last season in all competitions for Sevilla, so very much looking forward to seeing him. And Griezmann up front, Antoine Griezmann, our key man. What a Euros he had, absolutely amazing, and hopefully he can bring that form into the game and he can score a lot of goals. Jimenez, of course, the exciting prospect defender, fellow Uruguayan, hasn't been playing much in real life. Angel Correa, one of my favourite young talents on this game. I think he is a much bigger talent than what Vieto is, who we will come to in a minute. Sal, another amazing talent, 80 rated, only 21 years old. Big potential, at least I think it's 88 or something like that. Carrasco, another very good young player, 22, 82 rated, very quick winger. Faisal Jaco, the right back, of course we know him from our Inter Milan career because we did look at him. He is the backup to Juanfran. Moya, backup goalkeeper, of course. Fernando Torres, signed, absolute legend, still one of my favourite players till this day. Juan Moreno, right midfielder, 12 months in his contract, probably get on loan. Enrique, very high potential midfielder actually. I've been looking his stats up, he looks very good. Nunez, the striker, he looks very poor, he'll probably be sold. Gonzalez, the right back, again another one that's very poor, probably be sold. Garcia, centre back, he's on loan here, I didn't know that. Where's he on loan from? Busquets. Okay, I had no idea he was here. Bernabe, he'll be sold. Muria, he is a very high potential goalkeeper too. Definitely the replacement for Moya. Lucas Hernandez, another exciting prospect. This team is just filled with exciting prospects. It's ridiculous. That is why we don't have to make that many signings, because this team is already so good. Thomas, another very solid looking midfielder. I like the look of him. Churchy, will sell him definitely. He has no part in our plans whatsoever. Augusto Fernandez picked up an ACL injury, I think, in real life, and is out for quite a while. But he is a very good utility player. Miranda, I really am confused about Miranda. We had him on loan at Inter Milan last season in FIFA 16. But is he really on loan there, or has he actually been sold there? It's a bit confusing. I'm not actually sure myself. I don't even think the internet knows, to be honest. But when he comes back, we'll probably sell him on. Sequeira on loan at Valencia, will sell him because he isn't really the best. Vieto, of course, on loan at Sevilla. Hopefully he does well there. I think he is the less talented player than Correa, if that makes sense. I think Correa is a better player. He has the high potential, and Vieto is more of well, he's a lot less. He's a very talented player, but I just don't think he can reach the level that Correa can. So he will be the replacement for Fernando Torres, but it will be a while before then. Oliver Torres, another amazing talent on loan at Porto. Had a very bad season last season. Couldn't get into the team. Javi Manquillo, another very talented right back on loan at Sunderland this time. Yeah, I don't know. Privita on loan at Sevilla again, another very good talent. Werner, goalkeeper, on loan at Boca Juniors. I think he is another good goalkeeper actually, he's got a high potential. Santos Borja, the striker, on loan at Villarreal. He's another talented player. He looks pretty decent. Bernard Mensah, I think he's on loan in Portugal, and his rating's pretty poor actually this season. I'm pretty sure he had a much better rating last season. He was pretty good on FIFA 16. Diego Jota, one of the most talented Portuguese players, whatever. And at the minute, on loan at Porto, what a club to go to on loan to gain more experience. He looks like a very talented player, can't wait to use him. And then we have another centre-back. We're stocked with centre-backs. Valsequez on loan at FC Braga. And then we have Theo Hernandez, a left-back, who's on loan at Alvarez. And then we come to Died Pior, who's a left midfielder. He's on loan at Tenerife. And we'll have to take a look at his stats when he comes back. So that's the team, very high potential team. And I'm just not sure where to improve it. If we look at it, we have 2 players for every position apart from the left back position, so we will look for a left back. But if you guys have any suggestions for any players that you want to see signed, or any players that you think should be replaced in the starting 11, please drop it in the comments and suggest transfers. But the team is just stacked with so much talent and a player for every position. I just don't know where to improve. And next season we'll have all the players coming back from loan to fill the team, so we're just going to be really overstacked with players, and I just don't think signing anyone big will be really worth it. So yeah, that's it. Okay guys, let's move into the club finances. This is really interesting. Our profit margin is in the minus numbers, minus £29 million. What the hell? So we have lost a lot of money now. So we need to try and get that profit margin back up. Our total earnings are 63 million, while total expenses are 93 million. We need to try and decrease the expenses and increase those earnings. We can take a look at the transactions and see our player shirt sales. And we see that we're earning 3 million every week from shirt sales. And the highest selling shirts are Griezmann, Godin and Koke, of course, because they are the 3 key players in this team. And we sold over 76,000 shirts. Absolutely awesome. And then our wages, we're losing approximately 1.2 million every week because of wages. That is a joke. And then of course I've bought some scouts, and we can see the player transfers that went out and also the ones that we bought in, which is very nice indeed. We have made money off transfers, but we've also lost money, so we have to keep an eye on that. And our total budget is 45 million, but we're not going to be spending all that because we don't have many players to buy. Okay, let's get into the pre-season tournament. I've decided to simulate all the games up until the final, if we can get there. It is a very tough group though, and I decided to field my second team. I really wish they changed the simulation features on this game, but oh well. Let's see if we can win. We should be able to win against Atletico, and we do. 3-0 victory, no injuries, thank God. Okay, we move into the second game against Tottenham. Massive game actually, a big test for us. We're going to be simming again. A draw here would be very acceptable. They drew against Everton, and it's a 1-1 draw, but oh no, Antoine Griezmann got injured in the 90th minute. That could be a concern. We'll have to check that out. Oh, okay, thank God. Okay, it's only a 3-day injury. Okay, we move into the final game against Everton. We are in danger of going out if Tottenham win and we don't win, so we have to beat Everton. This will be another tough game though. Our second team. And we win 3-1, but Moya this time gets injured, the goalkeeper. That was not too much of a concern really, since we have Oblak and the other young goalkeeper. But let's check out if he's seriously injured or not. Okay, he's broken his elbow and is out for 4 weeks. Brilliant, that is a great start, but it's not to an important player, which is very good. Okay guys, we faced the test of Borussia Dortmund in the semi-finals. Let's see if we can beat them. Decided to field my second team again. We'll probably lose this time, although they have fielded quite a weak team. Oh, and we got knocked out on penalties, 4-3. That is very unlucky actually. It looks like it was a good game. Okay guys, here's a message from Thiago. I did say he possibly could retire at the end of the season, and here he's saying how pre-seasons are getting a lot more difficult as he gets older, and it could be his last season, so we have to keep an eye on that. But we do have a transfer for our young goalkeeper Moria from Burnley, and we're going to be rejecting all offers. Don't want to sell this kid, looks very talented indeed. Okay guys, I've made a very quick short list of players that we could bring in the future, and that includes 2 left backs, Jose Gaia and Vendel, the Brazilian left back from Leverkusen. We also have William Carvajal, who could replace Thiago at the end of the season. We have Çalhanoğlu from Leverkusen, the cam, and we have Diego Costa, who they wanted to bring back in real life, but they couldn't. Now, Vendel is the one I want to sign to be backup to Philip Luis. He's 78 rated, he's 7 ratings behind him, meaning that he won't catch up to him, but he'll be a very good backup. So I'm going to offer Churchy and £3 million and see what Leverkusen say. A transfer offer for Antoine Griezmann, a massive offer of £70.5 million from Manchester United. That is a massive offer, but no way am I selling our best player to Manchester United. Another transfer offer, this time from Dortmund for Saul. We're not selling him either. They're coming in for our best players. I knew they would, but we're just rejecting all these offers. Okay guys, Leverkusen have rejected that offer for Vendel because they don't want Churchy, so we're going to remove him, and we're going to offer straight up. Ooh, they want 10, so we'll offer. Let's offer 11 million, see what they say. Okay guys, these are the people I've put on training. We have 2 for Jimenez, 2 for Correa, and 1 for Carrasco. I don't always show the training because I think it's a waste of time really to just show you the training. Because like you see their ratings anyway. But I just want to show you who I'll be starting off with. Let's see if we can get some good growth from them. Yeah, D's all round really. Not really the best. And yes guys, Leverkusen accepted the transfer offer. Brilliant. Okay, we might have paid a bit too much, but that doesn't matter. He wants 40,000. Quite happy to offer that. We'll give him a 5-year contract, and it'll be... let's try and give him a squad rotation player role, see what he says. And he accepted. Straight up guys, we have Vendel, a new left back, a very talented Brazilian. Long-term replacement for Philip Luis, but he probably won't have time to get there. But what a signing, Vendel. Welcome to Atletico Madrid. Okay guys, we've had a transfer offer for Moya, the goalkeeper. He's back from injury now, of course. He is our backup, but I will reject the offer because I do want to use Moya as our backup keeper. Because Moya, he's not there yet. He's only 70 rated, so we'll have to reject that. Okay guys, we've had a transfer offer from Randers FC. I have no idea who the hell they are. For Moreno, of course. 19 years old, 60 rated, never going to get into the team, so he's out on loan for a season. We've had another transfer offer from Inter Milan. Of course, we used them on FIFA 16, very successful with them. They've come in for Correa, but no, we're not selling him to them or anyone else. We've had another transfer offer for Stefan Savic from Dortmund. We are not selling him again to anyone. Okay guys, I'm going to leave it here at the start of the season, the La Liga season. Hopefully we can kick it off with a flyer in the next episode. But of course we've only made 1 transfer because I just didn't see where this team can be improved because it's already so good. But if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. We need to sign 3 players who are under 20 in this season, so not right now in this transfer window if we didn't want to, but if you have any suggestions about that, let me know. And let me know any other things that you want to see in this career mode, players, formations, anything like that. And hopefully it can be a really successful career mode. We're actually doing a team that I actually like, so it should be very much enjoyable for everyone. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and please subscribe to the channel for more Atletico Madrid content, and please share my channel around with your friends who like football. Bring in more people to the channel because we're doing Atletico Madrid. Who wants to miss that? Anyway guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.